From becoming the youngest ever world number one in both men's and women's golf to leading the women's money list as a teenager, Lydia Ko has achieved legendary status on the golf course. But what might surprise you is that, despite her remarkable success at such a young age, Lydia lives one of the simplest lifestyles you'll ever see in professional sports. Just how simple is it? Stick with us until the end as we take you inside the humble life of Lydia Ko. Lydia Ko was born in April 1997 in Seoul, South Korea, to her father Ko Gil-hong and mother Hyun Bong-suk. She grew up with her older sister, Sura Ko, in Korea until the family moved to New Zealand when Lydia was just 6 years old. At the time, golf wasn't exactly a mainstream sport for Korean children. So, how did Lydia discover it so early in life? According to Lydia, it all started during a family visit to Sydney to see some relatives, just a year before their big move to New Zealand. Her aunt, In Suk-hyun, who played golf casually, gifted young Lydia 2 clubs, a 7-iron and a putter. Lydia didn't even know how to use them properly at first, but she began to mess around with the clubs. Soon, her natural talent became impossible to ignore. Recognizing her daughter's unusual swing and potential, Lydia's mom took her to the pro shop at Pupuk Golf Club on Auckland's North Shore. There, they met Guy Wilson, a professional coach, who would go on to train Lydia until 2013. Interestingly, New Zealand wasn't the family's original destination. They had initially planned to move to Canada, then considered Australia, before finally settling in New Zealand. Lydia later gained citizenship there at the age of 12. Her breakout moment came very early, at just 7 years old, when she competed in the New Zealand National Amateur Championships in March. It was clear from the start, Lydia was destined for greatness. Despite her rising fame, her parents made sure she had a strong educational foundation. Lydia attended Marangi Bay Primary School and later Pinehurst School in Albany, New Zealand. While at Pinehurst, she began touring with the professional golf circuit but continued her studies through correspondence. Even though she was already a celebrity, her classmates often recall how Lydia behaved like a normal student, friendly, grounded, and humble. Sure, she had to deal with autograph requests, fan photos, and missing class for tournaments, but she stayed focused and still qualified for university a full year before graduation. Yes, despite turning pro in 2014, Lydia Ko still chose to pursue higher education. In 2015, she enrolled at Korea University in Seoul to study psychology. When asked how she would manage her studies, she replied, "I'll have to wait and see what the university says before deciding how to proceed with my education. Most of my classes will be done online, so I'll have to make sure I submit all the required papers and projects." Such maturity and foresight, at just 18 years old. But just how famous was Lydia by then? Incredibly famous. At the age of 14, she became the youngest player ever to win a professional golf tournament, capturing the Bingley Samsung Women's NSW Open on the LPGA Tour in January 2012. And she wasn't done there. Before officially turning professional in 2014, Lydia Ko continued breaking records, most notably, becoming the youngest ever winner of an LPGA Tour event when she won the CN Canadian Women's Open at just 15. That victory didn't just make headlines, it made history. Lydia Ko became only the 5th amateur ever to win an LPGA tournament, and the first to do so in over 43 years. But even before turning professional, Lydia had already built a legendary amateur career. She won the 2011 Australian Women's Amateur Stroke Play Championship, the New Zealand Women's Amateur Stroke Play and Match Play Championships, the 2012 Australian Women's Amateur, and the prestigious U.S. Women's Amateur title. She even finished runner-up to Suzanne Pedersen at the Evian Championship in France, a near miss that had many expecting her to turn pro soon. She had originally planned to do just that in 2014. But in October 2013, she shocked everyone by announcing her professional debut early, and she did it in the most modern way possible, through a YouTube video alongside New Zealand rugby star Israel Dag. Wait a second. Wasn't Lydia only 16 or 17 at that time? Yes, and here's where things get even more impressive. Most professional golf associations have a minimum age requirement of 18. So how did Lydia Ko get into the LPGA Tour at just 17? The answer is simple. She was a once-in-a-generation talent. In fact, LPGA Tour Commissioner Mike Wan personally approved her request to join the tour, saying, "It's not every day the LPGA welcomes a rookie who's already won back-to-back LPGA titles." By the time Lydia went pro, she had already spent a record 130 weeks as the world's #1 ranked amateur golfer. And from the moment she joined the pro ranks, she was unstoppable. In her rookie season, she won 3 tournaments: the Marathon Classic, the CME Group Tour Championship, and the Swinging Skirts LPGA Classic, where she even celebrated her 17th birthday. No wonder she was named the LPGA Rookie of the Year. To commemorate the achievement, Lydia got the date tattooed in Roman numerals on her wrist. Since then, her career has been nothing short of phenomenal. Lydia Ko has racked up 25 professional wins, including 19 LPGA Tour victories, 6 Ladies European Tour wins, 5 ALPG Tour titles, and 1 win on the LPGA of Korea Tour. She's also a 2-time major champion, winning the 2015 Evian Championship and the 2016 Chevron Championship. And those are just a few highlights from a long list of top tournament finishes. She's been named LPGA Player of the Year twice, Best Female Golfer at the ESPYs twice, New Zealand Sportswoman of the Year 4 times. And let's not forget her silver and bronze Olympic medals, probably won while representing New Zealand. And the records? Oh, there are plenty. Lydia Ko is the youngest player of any gender to be ranked #1 in professional golf by both the official World Golf Ranking and the Rolex rankings, at just 17 years, 9 months, and 9 days. The youngest player ever to win an Olympic medal in golf since the sport returned to the Olympics, earning a silver medal at age 19 in Rio 2016 and a bronze at Tokyo 2020. A record-breaking talent in women's golf. But unlike team sports such as the NBA, MLB, or NFL, golf doesn't have an MVP award, so direct comparisons across all 4 major North American leagues aren't applicable. With all that success came serious earnings. Lydia Ko is the youngest ever winner of the LPGA official money list, and she's broken nearly every record for youngest and fastest player to reach major financial milestones on the golf course. Her recent $2 million payday after winning the CME Group Tour Championship, the largest winner's check in LPGA history. And guess what? We're still not done. Lydia Ko's dominance isn't just reflected in trophies, it's written in dollar signs too. Lydia Ko has earned over $20.5 million in career prize money, currently ranking second on the LPGA Tour's all-time money list, trailing only Annika Sorenstam. And with her youth and consistency, it's only a matter of time before she climbs right to the top. So what makes us so confident she's sticking around for years to come? Well, for starters, she said so herself. In 2022, while discussing her engagement to Chung Jun, the youngest son of Hyundai Motor Group Vice Chairman Chung Tae-young, Lydia put retirement rumors to rest. That's right, she's marrying into Hyundai generational wealth. Lydia has kept her personal life mostly private, but she didn't hesitate to shut down false reports about quitting the sport after marriage. Speaking at the Ladies Asian Tour event in Indonesia, she made it clear, "I don't believe my schedule will alter much. I'm thankful to my fiancé and my family, who have been very supportive. Just like I want to finish my career strong and on time, they want that too." Not much is known publicly about her fiancé, but we do know this. Chung Jun works at Hyundai Motor Group's San Francisco office and holds a bachelor's degree in philosophy and data science from Claremont McKenna College in California. The couple has reportedly been dating for 2 years and plans to tie the knot soon. Despite being a 2-time LPGA money list winner and boasting a net worth of $15 million, Lydia remains grounded. And if you're wondering how her net worth is just slightly less than her career earnings, don't forget about endorsements. And by endorsements, we mean major ones. She's had high-value partnerships with brands like Echo, Evian, Rolex, GMAD officials, Lexus, and her biggest deal yet, a jaw-dropping $14.5 million contract with PXG. But even with all the fame, the accolades, and the fortune, Lydia Ko remains true to her roots. She was once publicly criticized by her former coach, David Ledbetter, who claimed her parents were too involved in her decisions. Ko, who won 13 of her 19 LPGA victories under his coaching, responded with poise and conviction. If I'm going to make a decision, whether it's changing my coach or my caddy, I'm always going to talk to my parents first. No matter what. That loyalty, humility, and grace are what set Lydia apart. And her heart isn't just on the course, it's in the right place off it too. Lydia has quietly supported numerous charitable causes throughout her career. She donated her entire earnings from the 2016 New Zealand Women's Open to charity. She's been involved in raising awareness and funds for organizations focused on children's health, autism, and youth empowerment. Some of the charities she supported include Caddy for a Cure, Els for Autism Foundation, the First Tee of St. Petersburg, Ronald McDonald House Charities. Lydia Ko's journey isn't just the story of a golf prodigy. It's the story of unshakable humility, family values, and a legacy in the making. From becoming the youngest world #1 in golf history, to amassing millions in earnings before most teens graduate high school, to staying grounded while walking among giants of the sport and boardrooms of billionaires, Lydia Ko is not just rewriting golf history. She's inspiring a whole new generation to dream bigger, work harder, and stay humble. And here's the best part. Her story? It's still being written. So, if you've been inspired by Lydia's journey as much as we have, hit that like button to show your support for women in sports. Subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories like this one, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a swing from our side of the fairway. We're just getting started, and trust us, you'll want a front row seat. Check out the next video on your screen now, because if you thought Lydia's story was incredible, wait till you see what's next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the green.